Hello and welcome to Pokemon Horizons episode 87. There can be no doubts. For you betrayed me. Not only Lucius but also you, Zygarde. Oh, he thinks he perished. I mean, the fact that we haven't seen him yet. But I don't think he has perished, because he didn't show up in the pool. So I think he's still alive. Oh! All the cells. Okay, nice. It's been over 100 years since I saw you in this form, Zygarde. Jesus, he's big. Come on. Oh, God, he has a tube right to his brain. Okay. Okay, so that will allow him to walk. Okay. Wait, what are you doing here? I told you to not get engaged. Like, I banned you from this, didn't I? Alright. And there was a comment by, let's see, Hunter HQ on episode 86 that said, anyone realized the explorers could access Laqua all this time, yet they never thought to catch legendaries to boost their forces. But my guess is maybe they couldn't. Maybe the legendaries just weren't there. It could just be that as our heroes got there, the legendaries showed themselves, you know. And I assume maybe it's kind of like Lucius isn't really interested in that, and he probably isn't interested in his subordinates getting legendaries. Because I'm pretty sure Lucius doesn't really want them to get too strong, right? Because then, well, they could betray him. He's already been betrayed once, right? So I think maybe for him it's kind of like, you know what? I'll keep them weaker, you know, so that the likelihood of them having higher aspirations to try and betray me is not going to be very high. That is my thought when it comes to that. Because I don't think the other explorers would be able to capture legendaries without Lucius, without Gibeon's help. And I don't think Gibeon would help them. I think I accidentally said Lucius when I meant Gibeon, but you know what I meant. We were talking about the explorers, which I guess technically Lucius is part of the explorers, but he's like, wait, what? And he's a part of, you know, he's kind of like me. Of course it is. He's like, not you too, my Mythios. Is he actually gonna do it this time? Alright, he seems like he is. Maybe when things start to go wrong, maybe it's kind of like a natural reaction that Zygarde does. Like he isn't really in control. When he tried to stop it last time, it was just like the simple, what is it called? The asympathetic nervous system, like the things that happen without you deliberately going up. Yeah, I like her. Use recover. Okay, nice. I like that he didn't get knocked out. Oh. Okay, they're helping. Okay, I like this. They're gonna be like, kids, move on. You're like, oh, I finally remembered I have a secondary Pokemon. Oh, and they both have Brutal Swing, okay. That's not something I really thought about. Oh. That they have the same move. Oh. Come on. And what is the next stage? You're like, you know what? I've been waiting for this for over 100 years. He's like, what am I plotting? You say you know, but... Like, what do you think I am plotting, huh? Me and Gibeon have the same type of brain. It would be quite a... what's called... Terapagos. Okay, he calls him Terapagos. I think it would be cute if he also called him Pagogo. A white Zygarde, wait a minute. Black Rayquaza, go! Like, maybe we should do something. Like, heroes, come up. We have to stop this. Well, I don't think the explorers can stop an onslaught from all of these. I like you, Spinel. You're like my favorite, but I think this is too much for you. So I think it's more like keep excavating rather than... Oh, and there's Lucius. Okay, so he was stuck inside the crystals. He had become one with the crystals. Like, oh, Gibeon, you saved me. Thank you. Oh god, what? Okay. Well, yeah, actually, I'm not... When they showed Gibeon right there, he actually really reminded me of a Hisuian... Oh no, what? That ghost normal type. Like, wait, how do you know who I am? Fire. I love that. I love that he calls that Entei. Man, do I love that. That's perfect. He's like, Spinel, shut up. You have no chance against this guy. Oh. Okay, that explains it. So Zygarde has actually been a double agent. That's pretty cool. Man, I wonder what is Gideon gonna do now? Alright. You're like, what the fuck? Is he an aura guardian? Is that... I mean, I guess they would explain how he looks. Like, maybe that's why he looks quite close to Aaron from the... Is it the 4th Pokemon movie? Oh, no, it's not. Obviously, it's not the 4th Pokemon movie, because it's the movie... It is the movie with, the Mystery of Mew, I think is what it's called. With Lucario. So I assume he's an aura guardian. Because, I mean, that's what the Zygarde is all about, protecting the ecosystem. Oh. From outer space. So, I mean, how is Gideon gonna... I'm really curious of that. How is Gideon going to be able to move on with his plans? Oh no. I hope they stay with Lucius. I do not want our main protagonist to get the hero Pokemon. The hero Pokemon belong to Lucius. So I hope that just meant, like, for them to bring, the hero Pokemons back to Lucius. Like, this is going too good. This is going too well. What is the next part of the plan that's going to mess things up? Like what? It belongs to me. It's kept me alive. That's the same reason you are alive, Recurium. You're like, I don't care. Yes. Oh. I don't like that, actually. Obviously being like, so don't worry. I think it would be better. I think it would be better if it was kind of like, yes, like, Rakwa will fall. Like, the paradise of Rakwa is not going to be a paradise anymore. But it was never supposed to be a paradise, right? it's gonna go back to the type of ecosystem it should be. Yeah, and we'll just make it so it works in the same way it works for Gibeon, right? Like, you can make 1 + 1 more than 2. Okay. They're like, "Well, we've established our drills." And here comes Magnet. Oh, Magneton. Oh, he has a Magnet Zone now. Okay, that's cool. He evolved his Magneton. And that is gonna power these things up. I mean, why are you guys not stopping this? Come on. In your theory, obviously this is a theory that is what's gonna happen. I mean, come on, team. You guys just start doing stuff, right? You guys are just standing there, like, are they just paralyzed? What's going on? Oh, here comes the trees. Some steroid, some good too much fertilizer, I guess. Quite interesting that it only affects, like, it doesn't affect humans in a negative way, it seems. Obviously, we don't know, maybe it affects humans in a negative way, but it just takes a long time, right? But that's quite interesting. So, a theory here is like maybe humans come from the same planet as the Rakurian, you know? And that's why it doesn't affect them, like, in this way. Because I have a theory that humans are like, when it comes to the Pokemon world, maybe they are aliens to the Pokemon world. Who knows, right? Nice. Good job, Sango. Yeah, like, why would we stand guard if we're just gonna let you guys destroy it? You have to do something. Come on, team. Why aren't the kids doing something? Come on. Lucius said it's up to you. Or the heroes. Why are the heroes not doing anything? Yeah, Rayquaza's like, come on, dude. Come on, Lucius. We need to do shit. So, is it true, maybe, that Lucius, he's like semi-dead, maybe? So the thing that Spinel said might be true. Like, and that's why he didn't show up in the crystal pool. Because he's not dead, but he's not alive. He's like tethering on the line right there, you know? He's like in limbo. Maybe that's why, and that's why he couldn't do. Well, I guess Pagogo isn't his Pokemon, but like, we had a lot of fun together. You were our friends. Because your ideals are wrong, Lucius. Lucius. Gibeon. It's not gonna work. He's like, nope. Even if you were a double agent. Oh, will it? He's like, you know what? I like you. That's what I've wished for you. Show some sincerity. Like, have you guys lost your mind? Don't you see that you're destroying the world? You're destroying the planet? Alright, that's a good line. I want to protect you, that's why I'm doing this. You're too blind, grandfather. You're too old. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't just end with one shot. Hopefully it actually keeps battling. Because the problem when they terrestrialize, like, it's one attack and then it's over. So I like that they're starting off like, oh no, we need a power boost. And we're gonna have a good battle. Oh, and that's how it ends. So is Zygarde gonna betray Gibeon a third time? Like, I'm a little bit like confused with what Zygarde is doing here. Maybe it's Gibeon, you know, speaking his heart out to Zygarde convinced it, but I'm not entirely sure. Reza Pican. So, I'm gonna skip to the preview. There we go. Okay. That was Cap eating, I guess. Okay, so they will be battling. So maybe there will be a good battle as well. I hope this actually ends with a Meteos defeating... Oh god. So, oh. Wait. Is Nearote gonna evolve next episode? That's kind of like what it looked like to me there at the end. Alright. I hope so. I actually hope it happens. Alright, I mean, I think this was a good episode. It was a good... what's called? Setup episode. We had a lot of dialogue. There are some things that were a bit weird. Obviously, them just standing still for so long, not doing anything as all these things were happening around them. And then the fact is they were acknowledging it, looking at it, and they're not doing anything. Like, so that's pretty stupid. But I still like the episode. And I like kind of like what it's setting up. And we'll see. Maybe it does seem like Amethyos might be a little bit wrong when it comes to Spinel's plans. Like, maybe Spinel actually has the same thought. He like truly believes in the thing that Gibeon believes in. Maybe not necessarily of, oh, we're gonna use it to extend everyone's life, blah blah blah. No, maybe he believes in that, but he's more like going to monopolize that power and just use it for us, so that we can become stronger than everyone and then take everyone over. Like, I don't have plans to destroy the planet. That's not what Spinel wants. But he wants to use that power boost to maybe control the planet, right? He wants to control a beautiful planet, a thriving planet. He doesn't want to control over the ashes. So maybe that's kind of like why he's still working with Gibeon, not betraying him. And I'm really curious why Rayquaza affects humans in the way it does compared to everything else on this planet. You know, the plant life and the Pokemon get like very negative effects from this, but the humans don't. So I'm wondering, is it kind of like saying that maybe humans and this Rayquaza come from the same planet? Like, they're not actually originate from this planet. They kind of like came here in some way, like they're aliens. That would be cool. That would be like an interesting thing, you know. But yeah, because isn't there also like a bit of like theory in that case that life on this planet is kind of like an alien thing in a sense where our ancestor came from a meteorite, and then that meteorite had these bacteria or whatever, single cell bacteria on it, and that populated this planet and then obviously became everything that we see around us. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.